Welcome to the part 2 of Azure Traffic Manager. I had to cut down the first video into two because it was getting a little bigger as expected. So this is the part 2, and here we will talk about the routing policies of Azure Traffic Manager. Okay, so we know what it is, what are the features that Traffic Manager provides to us, and how it works. Now, this is the time to understand the various methods or the routing policies that Azure Traffic Manager provides us. Okay, so let me write this down, routing policies. And these routing policies would make Traffic Manager awesome. Okay, so the very first routing policy is priority. Priority. Okay. Now, as the name says, priority, so this routing policy defines where traffic would go first. And if the priority endpoint is not available, then only it will go to the different endpoint or the secondary endpoint. So it would be more like a primary endpoint, secondary, or the secondary endpoint. It depends how many endpoints you want to place uh, behind the routing policies as priority. Okay, cool. Another one is weighted. Okay, so as the name says again, when we select the weighted, so whatever endpoints you have behind the traffic manager, you gotta put some weight on each of the endpoints. And as per the weight defined, the traffic would flow. For example, if you have 3 endpoints with like 50, 20, and 30 as the weight defined, so most of the time you will find which has the maximum weight, the endpoint will return and your traffic would go to the 50, then 30, and then 20. You can use this one whenever you upgrade your application, like a gradual upgradation of your application. You can divert the small chunk of traffic, to the required one, and rest of the traffic to the one which is working absolutely fine. You can also use this for the migration purpose. The things which has been migrated, you can divert only 5 or 10% of your traffic to that particular new resources, and rest will go to the old one. So this is quite a genius. You can use it in various other uh, scenarios as well, not just the load balancing scenario. Okay, cool. Now you have performance. Okay, so this performance, as name says again, okay, when you have endpoints in different geographical location and you want end users to use the closest endpoint in terms of the lowest network latency, got to use the performance. And this doesn't go as per the region, but as per the network latency. Okay, it is not like if Singapore is closer to India as compared to any other region like US or something in Europe, then it will definitely fall to the Singapore. No, it's not like that. It's always with the lowest network latency. Okay, then we have geography. Geographic. So this is something, this gives you immense power where you need to follow some international rules, like your data would not cross the boundaries, or there are things like which is not allowed in certain countries. Like for example, there are certain music or certain movies or certain series are not allowed in India. You can place your traffic managers as a geographic in such a strategic way that the users from India would not get that which is not allowed in India, or which is not allowed in certain region. Okay, so users are directed to the specific endpoint based on which geographical location their DNS query originates from. It is like if I'm trying to access something from India, Traffic Manager would come to know because of a DNS query. So Traffic Manager would not direct me to something that I'm not allowed to watch or see or listen. It will always direct me wherever we decide, like this is what as per the geography. And this empowers Traffic Manager customers to enable scenarios where knowing a user's geographic region and routing them based on that's important. Example also include complying with data sovereignty mandates, localization of content and user experience, and measuring traffic from different regions, as I said. There are two new things are also introduced, multi-value and subnet. Okay, so multi-value for traffic manager profiles that can only have IPv4 or v6 addresses endpoints. When a query is received for this profile, all healthy endpoints are returned. Okay, this is usually used for external endpoints. And subnet traffic routing method to map sets of end user IP addresses ranges to a specific endpoints within a traffic manager profile. When a request is received, the endpoint returned will be the one mapped for the request source IP addresses. Okay, so these are the various routing methods that we have or we utilize as per the need. All right, so if we need to understand this situation or this routing methods in a graphical way, we can try to create something like this. Let's suppose this is our user browsing something like xyz.com. Okay, so we know how the request goes, right? So this will go to the DNS service, and this will ask, will go to the something is wrong with my mouse, I think, for sure. To the traffic manager. Okay, or we can utilize the same structure that we used before. Okay, so it would be like user is browsing, it goes to DNS, CNAME would be resolved, ask for the endpoints, and the endpoint info goes to the browser. It is more like, let's suppose this is the primary. If we talk about the priority based routing method, this is the primary and this goes down. Okay, let's suppose this goes down. All right, so this request would not go to here, but it will go to the uh, secondary. Suppose this is the secondary. Okay, if this goes down, it will go to the third, secondary. Okay, that's how it is. And if we talk about the weighted, it is more like to the primary one, we gave, like I told you, 50% or like 10 or 40. That is like pretty explained by itself, right? And same goes to the performance. Traffic manager looks up to the source IP address of the incoming DNS request in the internet latency table. Traffic Manager then chooses an available endpoint in the Azure data center that has the lowest latency for the IP address range and returns the endpoint in the DNS response. Okay, so I think we have all covered all the routing methods, and rest of the things would be clear absolutely during the demonstration. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for watching. You have a good day. Bye bye.